Hey gamer friends, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Josiah.
And we are ready to roll.
Today, we're going to be talking about the games that won Christmas.
Yeah, these are the games that we absolutely loved playing over Christmas.
Yep.
But we're going to give you a few stats to let you in on exactly what we played and what we're choosing from,
Right.
really.
That's right.
All right, so we played 19 different games with 5 different gaming groups.
Yep.
Over all of our Christmases. So we did Christmas with my family, Christmas with your family. This is how many people we ended up playing with.
Yeah, we played with a wide diversity of gamers.
Yeah.
People who don't normally play games to full-on board gamers.
Yeah, as well as ages.
And ages, yeah.
Because we play with our parents, and then we also play with some small kiddos. So
yep. Everything in between.
Everything, yeah. So we thought we would share the 19 games that we played first, and then we'll go into what our favorite games were.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, so first off, we played Deep Sea Adventure. That's that little oink game that has a lot of game in that teeny tiny little box.
Yep, we played Magic the Gathering. We got to play this with our youngest daughter, Michaela, and her fiance. And we got to play with our new Bloomborough decks.
Bloomborough decks. That is kind of hard to say.
It's hard to say, yeah.
Yeah, we played the crew a lot before, but we got to play the crew with some gamers.
Yeah, one of the big hits for Christmas was Just One.
Mm-hmm.
We got to play that with a huge group of people, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We also got to play No Thanks, which is a fun little card game, and we got to play this with actually multiple different gaming groups, this specific game, and it's fun with all of them. We also got to play Imposter, kind of a social deduction game. That was with a huge group of people, like 16 or 17 people. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. I played Pixies. That's a new game this year by Pandasaurus, and it's a small box card game.
Yeah, I got to play Quest for El Dorado with 3 of my family members, and it was a lot of fun.
They were all new to that game?
And actually both of my nephews played it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then one of my younger nephews hadn't played it yet, so he was the first time.
Okay.
And he won. So
okay.
Shout out to my youngest nephew that won that game.
All right, I got to play Spy, and Spy is this little tiny box card game. It's the size of like a gum package, and I think it might be even called that. It wasn't my game, so I don't know. But yeah, it was pretty fun. It was actually really hard. So, I mean, you don't expect it to be so. It wasn't hard to learn. Yeah. It was just like a hard game. So yeah. I played a game called Garden Variety. It was a very family weight game and had like a rock, paper, scissors mechanism. Played So Clover. I really like So Clover because I feel like it's one of those party games that you can play with introverted people, like people who are not super into like the loud, full, big party games. Ruckus, yes. But they can kind of sit down with this like puzzle of words trying to figure out where they go. So I really like So Clover for that reason.
Yeah, for sure.
I also played a game called A Fake Artist Goes to New York. And that's one that you didn't get to play with me. But it's also a social deduction game that uses kind of a drawing element. And it's another oink game.
Gotcha. I got to play also with that same group of my nephews, Quacks of Quedlinburg. And it was a big hit.
Yeah. Quacks is always a big hit.
It's a great game.
People love that game. Yeah. Every group of people that we bring Quacks to has a lot of fun with that one.
Yeah.
As a huge group, we played a game called Red Herring, and actually
Too many people.
We went way beyond the limit for that game, but it didn't matter. We kind of just created a way to make it work.
Yeah. And
fun game.
Yeah, we also got to play for the first time actually a game called Mysterium.
Mm-hmm.
It is a deduction game. I thought actually that the player count was a little bit too high.
Yeah, because we played with the max, which was 7 players.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would have been like a sweet spot at like 4, maybe 5.
Yeah, it would have been a lot better, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was still a good game.
It was a good game, yeah. I would love to play it at that player count to see how different it would be. But yeah, still a good game. We also got to play Sea Salt and Paper, which again, like Quacks, is a hit no matter who we play it with. It is just a banger.
It's just a good game. What are you going to do?
Yep.
And then we played Green Team Wins again with that big group of people. And so we played with the holiday expansion, and that was a lot of fun.
Yep. And then also with that same group of my nephews, I got to play Clank's Catacombs. Clank Catacombs. And,
say that one more time.
Yeah. Clank Catacombs.
There you go.
Yeah, and I got to play this with my new custom-made mats that you bought me for Christmas, and it was so good.
Yeah, and then as a big group, we played just classic Pictionary.
Yep.
We played charades. We had some other, what I would say, board game adjacent games. We played
Freeze
Ninja.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that, but it's like kind of a classic like youth group game.
Yeah.
But it was really fun. And
I got a Christmas present called Pop Darts, and it's like suction cups on either end of a stick, and you put down a marker, and then you toss the sticks to see if you can stick it next to the marker. The closer to the marker, the more points you get. If you land it on top of the marker, you get like 10 points.
Anyway, yeah, because it's like the bullseye.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The little kids loved playing with that.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
And then, of course, we played Dirty Santa.
We are going to turn Secret Santa into Yankee Swap.
Because we always play Dirty Santa at family gatherings, and so that was good too. We actually ended up playing like a version of Dirty Santa that was like an auction type element.
It was really fun.
At my family's gathering.
Yeah.
And it was really neat.
Yeah, so we each had 10 $1 bills, and then you got to pick us a bag and then open its contents, and then you could auction off things
if you didn't want it,
things from the bag that you wanted, and it was a huge hit.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Everybody got into it. It was really fun.
Yeah. So what were our top 5 plays for this Christmas?
Okay, so we have 3 that are different, right? Okay, and then 2 that were the same. So our top 2 were the same top 2.
Yep.
Okay, so do you want me to start?
Yeah, you can start.
Okay. So my number 5 top play was No Thanks. So we had this moment of playing No Thanks with my side of the family that was it was ruckus.
It was epic.
It was so funny, and we were all laughing. And that is absolutely my favorite thing about playing games, is when you have those epic moments that are just
someone
funny.
Was betrayed.
Yes.
And there was this massive moment of, I can't believe this just happened.
Yes.
It was awesome.
It was really good. So that was my number 5, No Thanks.
My number 5 was Magic the Gathering. I really enjoy the game, the puzzle of it, and also getting to just play with our youngest daughter and her fiance was just really fun. And having him, who he's a Magic guy, like he's been playing for a long time, there to like make the game a lot more smooth for people who haven't played it very much.
Yeah, because it's really just these keywords that make Magic like have this kind of barrier to entry.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I'm like, I can't remember what this means or what this does, and having someone there who just immediately knows and can be like, oh, this is what that means is so nice.
And to give you advice, like he was really kind and was able to be like, I don't know if I'd do that, or you should do that, and it was really awesome. It was a good experience for me. That was my number 5, Magic.
My number 4 was Pixies, and I think the only reason I put this at number 4 is because when I first read the rule book, I didn't think it was actually going to be a very good game. And so it was kind of a surprise. I was like, hey, there's actually a lot more to this game than I thought. So although maybe the game experience wasn't like No Thanks was, I think it just surprised me enough that I was like, this is a really good little game. And so I liked it.
Yeah.
So that's my number 4, Pixies.
My number 4 was Green Team Wins, Holiday Edition, Holiday Party Edition, I think is what it's called. But yeah, we played it with a big group of people, my family, and there was, I think, 16 to 18 people, something in that range. And it was just a lot of fun. And everybody got to participate and play, and I really liked that aspect of it as well. So really good experience for me.
Even the younger ones participated. Some of the ones that can't write or read yet were pretending to participate.
Yeah.
But even our younger niece, who's about 9 years old now,
I think so, yeah.
and she was able to participate just fine, and that was fun to be able to include everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. That was my number 4. Green team wins.
My number 3 is So Clover for all the reasons that I said before. I really liked So Clover because it was able to get other people involved that maybe don't normally like to play ruckus games.
Yeah.
And so we were able to play with my oldest daughter, Madeline, and her fiance, Carson. They both really enjoyed that game. And so that's why it was a good experience.
Yeah. My number 3 was No Thanks. For all the reasons that we talked about before. Having those kinds of moments in games just makes it all worth it.
I agree.
It was one of those moments that I'll never forget. And so for that reason, it's number 3 on my list.
Okay, and then number 2 is the same on both of our lists, and that is Just One. Just One we played at my family, and we played at his family, and it was really fun both times. So with my family, I think we played with 7. Does that sound right?
Yep.
And it was just great. It's cooperative, and so I don't know, it's just really fun.
There's something about it that just makes it really fun.
Yes, and then we played it with his family, and like I said, it was like 15 or 16 people. Everybody played, and it was, I don't know, it was just really fun.
Yeah, I will say that the difficulty increased when you have 16 people.
Yes.
Because it makes it really difficult to come up with a unique clue.
Yes, it really, really does. And not matching people was really hard. And it seemed like several times it was like the one clue that would have gotten them to guess it was taken out.
Or the one clue that's like the no-brainer clue.
Yes.
No one put because everybody thought somebody was going to put it. So
But it kind of made that made the experience, right? So that was really fun.
Yep. And then our number 1 is the same, and it's The Crew. We got to play this with, I think, both families, right?
No, we just played it with, over Christmas, we just played it with Michaela and Talon.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, anyway, so we played it with Michaela and Talon, and what made it our number 1 was the ability to dive into the strategy of the game, because they're both gamers. And so we were able to work cooperatively to really sort of excel at the game. And it was really fun.
It was so fun. We played so much of The Crew over Christmas. It was great.
Yeah, we almost played through the whole book.
Almost. Yeah, we're getting there. I know we're over halfway for sure.
Yeah.
We might, and so I actually am excited about getting them back over to finish playing, because it was so much fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. So that was all of the games that won Christmas. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe.
And please tell us down below in the comments what your favorite games that you played over Christmas was, and maybe what games of ours that you really like. We would love to hear about it.
Or where we're wrong.
Or where we're wrong, yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.